Welcome back to Range Anxiety TV. It's post-Christmas now and we're back to work, but one person that isn't back to work is the one and the only.
It's me, World, Paul Housen. Hey, World, Marty, babe. Yeah, not back at work just yet, but it's just around the corner. It's not far
I'm just around the corner the way you're looking around that bonnet at me.
Yeah, it's just at the right height. It's either you're
See,
too
I'm
small-
under it. Yeah.
So stand up a bit, Marty, so everyone can see you.
Hello. What have we got here, Paul?
What we have here is one of Holden's finest. They must have made millions of these over the years.
Same as yours, isn't it?
Nearly,
Yeah.
but there's just a few cylinders missing under the bonnet of this one.
You know what
But
you got.
That's not to say that they're weak, because let's face it, out of the factory, this one here, LFX. Now there's
He knows his
LFX,
Holdens.
there's a LLT, LY7, City, LF1.
That sounds like one of Elon Musk's kids' names.
KFC, they made heaps of these in different variations, but
Yeah.
this one here, 210 kilowatts.
Rated at the crank.
At the crank, that's
Wow.
right, not flywheel, by the way.
So
Yeah.
what was a VXLS1 or a VTLS1 rated
We're
at?
talking 220s.
225, wasn't it?
We were, but even better, what was the last of the Stroker 215i? Remember that sucker?
Yeah,
the
it's a
VS
355 cubes of Brocky's finest.
That's right. So this is 5 kilowatts behind one of those things. That's not
Wow.
bad. That's
That
not
gets
bad.
my Space Wizard wand going just thinking about it.
It does indeed. Does indeed. But what they do suffer from is I guess you could say a poor tune, Martin. Yes.
No, it's not a poor tune. What happens is one of the best upgrades to do to these things is the VCM performance. Mario's been a mate of mine for years, and the VCM performance over the radiator inlet is a bloody good thing for the V6s, no two ways about it. But when you put it on, it screws them up.
It goes mental. It really does. And as we were discussing earlier, this thing here, the fuel table is affected heavily by the MAP sensor. You interfere with the way the air comes into this sucker, you're going to have a bad time.
Listen to this home tuner go.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now.
So
pretty big deal.
The OTR does work, but only in conjunction with the tune.
That's right. You can't really do one without the other. Well, you can, but you'd be mad. Like
You
this
lose
customer
power.
was. He actually went backwards in power
Well, they all do.
because it's not quite done yet. You've only done half the job.
So when we do one, we sell OTR and tune, and then they make a ton more power than standard. So,
Correct.
And as you know, and this guy actually said, possibly wanted flames out the exhaust.
Pops, bangs,
Pops, bangs, and a bit of burble, a burble tune. Everyone loves a popcorn
Yeah.
tune. And I'll be teaching you how to do that later.
I will be picking up everything you put down.
So yeah, nice little package. Now remember, a VT VX LS1 made 180 to 190 kilowatts at the wheels through an auto, dead stock, right? Times have moved on and, you know, they don't make these things anymore, but let's see what we can do to the thing with the OTR and a tune. And here we go. We got it up on the big screen for you because Paul likes big things to read, you know, big, simple to read
It is.
diagram.
It's simple. It's colourful.
I can just about see up there.
Up you get, Marty. Come on.
Up on the hubs.
No.
He hasn't lost any of his bullshit over
It'll
Christmas,
turn. You'll
has he?
fall off. Carry on. What have we got going on
Well,
here?
standard run with an OTR, we're making like 151 kilowatts, right? But look at the fuel mixtures. Like I told you, it sends a mental 10.1 to 1. That thing's almost rolling coal like a bad boy diesel.
That is horrendous.
It's just rich. And
Yep.
of course, the torque suffers and dips. Terrible.
Yep.
You adjust the tune properly for the OTR, and we made 200.6. Now, compare
That's
that.
almost crank. That on a standard one.
Right.
So drivetrain losses, what you lose through the trans, the diff, the wheels, inertia, that sort of thing. What would you guesstimate this thing at the flywheel then?
240.
That's not a bad
Yeah,
figure.
235 around there. And it's not bad. And it would show a standard LS1 if there is such a beast left in this world.
Standard.
Show them the short way home, like I did to you at the
Birdwood
drags.
might have a standard LS1.
They got an
Down
EV.
there in the
They've got the
museum.
EV Commodore up there.
They do. They do.
Of lead acid's finest. Yeah, so they make bloody good power, these things. And unlike the earlier VE V6s that had essentially a hand grenade under the bonnet, a bearing muncher, cam chain rattler, these things are much improved, aren't they?
They are. They do come with a few issues along the way.
Like what?
People have trouble. Basically, the City was the 3-litre version. I think if you have injector trouble or something like that, it's a nightmare.
You over. That's why we used to, excuse the language, that's why we used to call them Sex in the City. You know?
Okay. Yeah, there is a few little variations along the way that can be problematic.
Yeah.
And I think the LFX itself is actually hard to find.
Yeah. This is like the Mad Max version.
It is. That's the bad boy under there.
What did you think of the crackling?
The crackling was, I don't know if you can have too much crackling.
You never have too much crackling.
No, but yeah, you know when they say, less is more?
Yep.
Just saying.
Would you consider owning a VF V6 as a runaround?
Yes, definitely. I would definitely have a VF V6 Commodore as a daily.
Yeah.
Because it means that I don't have to put millions of kilometres on mine.
But doesn't that just loosen them up? I think that's loose enough already.
Yeah, it's loose.
Those
Yeah.
Chinesium lifters
knock,
great thing. Well, look, thanks everyone for watching this one. It's short but sweet, but it's one of the upcoming tech series that we're going to do once in a while that just talks you through some of these cars, and we're going to share them with PowerTech Tuning TV because we're all of the same lunatics. We just run under a different badge with range anxiety. So we'll share this one. Thanks for watching, and come back soon and I'll make my wizard wand
In your
even bigger.
Holden Commodore.